Battle Rap Ranking, man. Battle Rap Ranking, what's going on? So, Mook press conference. Mook versus Geechi. Okay. Part 3. Let's try to get through this, y'all. Commentary. Let Mook talk. Let Mook talk. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Battle Rap is life. Share. Y'all pull up, man, if y'all would have put in your input. Y'all want to add y'all input, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up on the rankings, man. Salute to the gang. Let's continue to chop down this Fable Lux voice. Let's get it.
We're not gonna let nobody come to your crib and this
How they come to certain things like that.
Yeah, as far as what? This is
because because they ain't want to distance. You can start off so hot and then round be so crazy. You shut the sofa because they're expecting that your next round. You're never gonna beat that.
That's how I was saying with Rock.
Right. His second round was a drop.
It was a drop.
The question, pretty much the narrative that's trying to be spent is, how do you know who won or lost? How do you critique the battles? That's what he's trying to figure out. Like, the fans got so much control of what's going on, especially the crowd. He's asking, they just pretty much asking, how do you actually win or lose without saying that much? Scratch it for the sport, y'all. Y'all know I like the commentary. Y'all know I love it.
But it was specifically wasn't cool. That was
No. Exactly. But in battle right now, if it's that crazy, if you drop a little bit, they look at it like it's a dramatic drop.
So he didn't say raccoon. So look, so this is what I said. Think about.
You've been always having a crazy run like this.
Look, so now let's take
That's
this
the
goods.
fucked up part of battle.
Let me call this. Hold on one second, bro. Think about what goods just said, right? Think about what gets personified with Lux and a nigga like me. So instead of you having a first round, your whole entire brand is there. Right? Your whole entire, so your whole, everything about you is the great first round.
That's y'all.
So when they come to watch you, they coming to watch, they like, this nigga better go. He got him. He better fly off the stage. He better throw wings. He better do all, like, you gotta do tricks and shit for them. Like, the shit that you saying is like, oh, he said all this shit before. Think about that. Fuck the fact that my.
Once again, like I said in the other videos, I agree that certain fans are like that. Really fickle. Really just there for the entertainment. Don't know really what's going on. But you can't categorize us all in that same boat. And all sports got fans, a fan base, people that are just there to observe. But then they got the refs and the judges and the people who take it more serious to help figure out who actually won. The thing that y'all don't realize, the fans gonna be fans regardless. We debate sports and they got winners and losers, we still debate. Even in boxing, just because they say they won don't mean fans won't debate that was actually a loss. It's just nothing you can do about it at that point. So you just gotta put everything in its rightful place. Because look at the tournaments, the Ultimate Madness tournament. No matter what y'all say, no matter what the fans say, those tournaments went how they went. Judges was involved. They went how they went. There's nothing you can do about it. JC got his money. Bruno and Brandon got his money. Geechi and Rum Nitty got their money. Bill collector. Judges involved. Just got to teach those judges how to really judge the battle off everybody's standard. That everybody could be satisfied, even the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because if they come up with a standard and they don't abide by that same standard, then what can they say? So of course, involve the battle rappers in the conversation of the rule book.
Shit is hotter than your shit. They saying he said all that shit and he just said before.
Battling yourself. Right. Basically. But that shit is true as shit.
Yo, when they look at you, they saying, I heard better Lux. Yeah. I heard a better Mook. Not that this Lux is better than this nigga, he better.
Yeah. But Mook, it's the same thing in boxing. I've seen better floor.
You know why? Because in boxing, you gotta actually hit a nigga.
No, but you're right, no bars. It is the same thing. Fans can say whatever. You can say that still as a fan. Now he about to tell you the difference between, like I said, the regular just a fan saying anything and the point keeper. Because he's gonna say they actually got physically punched. So that's the job of the concubot numbers, or the people who's judging the thing, you know what I'm saying? Who's actually judging the fight. But listen to even them, right? Can they be swayed by the crowd? Can the concubines, because of people who's judging the battle, the judges, the boxing match, can they be swayed by a crowd? Sure they can, right or wrong. If the crowd is going, if you swing and there's a miss, if you even quite see that, and the crowd say, "Ooh," could that sway you? Could it? I'm not saying it do, but I'm just saying, could it? Yeah, because you look at the scores of the judges, sometimes you're like, how this judge got it like that, and this judge got it like that. It's still different angles and biasness or different views. You can see things even with rules. So you can't completely take out biasness, but you just can with a rule book of criteria. You understand?
That too, but you've seen somebody fight better or fight.
But they still win the fight. Right? Yeah. When they see a better you before, they can make it where you lost. Right? But when you boxing, you physically gotta hit somebody. So
my boy said Mook doing all this talking. I can only imagine how the rounds gonna be. Hopefully he ain't doing all this explaining in the rounds to get into the punch quicker. Hopefully.
You can't hate on a nigga boxing. No matter how much you want Floyd to lose.
That's not true. What you can't do in boxing is change whether he won or lost, or if it's a draw. That's what you can't do. But can you hate on a nigga boxing? Sure you can, just like you can't hate on anything else. I'm gonna stress the point, y'all, because they scratch. I got the answers. I'm gonna stress my points. So just gotta be patient with me.
Yeah, look. You gonna see him actually hit a nigga, and nigga's not in here.
Now you gonna see the points.
Yeah, right?
Right. It's not opinion. It's not
Yo, you know the crowd doing that, right?
I've not opinionated. I just explained to y'all that the ref could be swayed. It's still the individual refs, well, not refs, the judges, the individual boxing judges that's freaking doing these points. So they can be swayed. They could be biased. You could. It could. It's their opinion still at the end of the day. They're going by a rule book, but they are. The human is. The judge. The biggest thing you can compare it to is the actual judge in the courtroom, I like to say, right? Yes, he got a rule book, the law, but can that judge be look at it different perspectives? Could he be biased? Could you pull his heartstrings, all type of stuff? Could you persuade him? I'm sure you could. You know what I'm saying? You can try. The lawyers be trying. Everybody be just trying to persuade the judge, but he's going off the law. So it's hard for him to be. It's harder for him to be biased because he still got to go by this. They don't get it.
Right. You want better rap?
They don't get it.
Niggas get smacked. Scrambling. Yeah. That shit ain't hard. Shit ain't fire. Shit ain't fire. But I can't answer that. You know that. That's a great question. You want me to say what I want? I need to know. Hold on. You know, your name on platform. Yeah. It's on platform. Yo, I don't know. Hold on. Right? Hold on. No, I said with cola. Right? Cola. That's my God. Cola.
He said
It came to my, I was unaware.
he was in the spaces. Yeah.
But I heard before that on the spaces, about an hour before that, I was unaware that it was these things he had to say about me. What he said? He was wild. He was wild. About an hour before he was wild. But when I came in, I know I know what he was saying when I was in there.
You want the old murder, something like that.
Because I know that's what niggas really want. Niggas be mad at me for that. I get that anger. But hour before that, he was like, damn, he was wild. But I know it's because he was mad. He mad at me. He mad because he ain't see that murder he wanted to see. But go ahead.
What if Geechi got his strongest ability is like he could like change the perception of you when you for 3 rounds, like he can change how the viewers look at you. Is that
Mook told himself, if I see them black compass dudes, I'm gonna tell them what's on my mind. I'm gonna tell them how I really feel. That guy that be with y'all, Cola, I heard you talking junk about me. I heard you talking junk. Y'all be worrying about the wrong things. You're supposed to be in your basement working on your rhymes, creating that thing. You worried about fake fans talking junk about you. Like, come on, Mook. Come on. I'm gonna tell Polo, hey, I don't like cola. So I heard what he said. Like, huh?
something like how do you counter right now? Like is that something you can stand for? Being that like he can say stuff like with the math situation, anything. Take it. No, I'm just saying that's something like is that something you counter right for?
Look how crazy this is, right?
With the math situation. Or just any situation.
This is where it's funny niggas to me, right? Because niggas can say, I'm battle rock. That was ages ago. Battle rock. 2 years ago, 3 years, whatever. Right? Let's say a situation being bad. That happened 13 years ago, right? But niggas can still keep bringing it up, though, right? Or try to bring it up next year. There'll still be points on some shit like that. Huh? When does it get old? Right?
Never in battle rap. Nothing ever gets old in battle rap. Nothing.
Exactly, right? And when you say the math, right? Think about how crazy this is. Nobody was there.
Right.
Right? Nobody was there. Nobody knows
What happened?
what really happened.
It's the perception.
Right? We see math rap something, then we see me rap something, my perspective, right? And then we never see anybody else say anything about that situation.
Y'all control the narrative.
Well, it was real shit. People were going to not be here on earth behind that.
Absolutely.
You understand? So the battle rap community is cool to, but I'm just saying the fact of how much of a sucker you gotta be to use something that you wasn't there for. How you take credit for another nigga, right? What type of street niggas are y'all? You watch a nigga punch a nigga in the
Take credit for it. What are you talking about, Mook? What do you mean take credit for it? What they're doing is speaking on that situation by their own perspective, making it witty and borrowed language in battle rap form. Why they can't do that again? Why they had to be there? Last time I checked, rappers know how to take anybody's. They don't have to necessarily do it like just say a rapper. Everybody know rappers talk about what the drug dealer in the community do, or the robber in the community do, or those people in the community that do that type of life do. 9 times out of 10, the rapper don't do that himself. That's growing up. Now, sure, rappers can do that type of stuff, but just because you can paint a vivid picture about the activities that you grew up around don't mean you have to do it. Like, I don't get that part. Why he have to live that life? Like, no. Why he had to be there? It's about painting the picture. It's about getting the reaction, painting the picture, being witty. Not really getting the reaction, but just being witty. You know what I'm saying? It's rapping. Like, I don't get that. How are they getting credit for his work? No, they're just talking about it. You're gonna talk. You wasn't there with the Geechi behind the tree thing, but you watched it, right? And you're gonna have your perspective on that, guarantee. How you gonna talk about somebody else's wreck, Mook? See what I'm saying, y'all? They say they complain about one thing, then he's gonna turn around and actually do it. Watch.
face and you say that's why he punched you in the face.
Now, nigga, you do it.
Right. What's up? We don't take credit for other niggas' raps. Real niggas don't do that. But better rap. Good stuff. Right? Cool. So what do you do? And if I'm gonna change your perceptions, I thought that's what I do. Like when niggas battle me, like niggas don't not be that good at that game. No. It's because maybe a nigga might have made somebody say, I never thought about that. That's what I like doing that.
See what I mean? So now he's praising himself by being so good at angles or changing the perspective of the fan to his opponent. Mind y'all, he's not there when he's talking about Iron Solomon with having no ball or whatever, or he don't have to be there to talk about him in a certain type of way to make you go, like he just said. It's a contradiction. It's a contradiction, sir. They can make up stuff and talk about you. They don't have to be there, just like you can do that to them. You ain't got to be there. Am I tripping? I told y'all he was going to have to run right into the wall. He's going to do it himself. He has to. Right. Part of the game.
I like doing that too. So, I mean, when you say he mentioned, are you like, what's the perception?
At the end of the day, he raps and then his opponent got to rap. Like, Geechi got to rap. He sounded scared, I ain't going to lie. He sounded a little shook, don't know really what to do because Geechi come with that fire. It's hard to beat Geechi because he's so consistent on the stage and then the fans love him too. So, like, he'll beat you in the room, out the room. Like, it's hard to beat that. So, he nervous. He's seeming nervous. I ain't going to say he's scared or whatever the case may be because there's no disrespect. Battle rap wise. Scared, nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, don't run up on me. Beat me up. But
I'm not talking
how people see you.
See you. Like, I'm not. Is it always a tough thing?
I mean, that could be anyone.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's like.
Do I act tough?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's a bit like he has the ability to like paint a picture
to make you like you bake cupcakes all day every
day. Yeah, he's coming from that, so he's gonna come with that angle.
Maybe, but I'm just saying that do I give off that? Like, how would I be viewed? Like, if you like, what kind of person? Like, what's his character? Like,
stand up.
Would I be tough? Would I want to be tough and all that? So if that's the case, then making a nigga that don't portray to be tough, not tough, is like, nigga, I ain't even portray to be a tough nigga. I just not soft either. But other niggas could portray tough niggas, right? What about when a nigga look at another nigga that's supposed to be tough and they not really tough? Mm-hmm. And then you can show why they not really tough.
Perception.
I'm good at that. So I'm trying to say, I'm very good at that.
That they're not really tough or you're not soft. Hold it down, Rankins. Don't even try to make that make sense. Carry on.
I'm trained at that.
Perception. Reality. What's up?
Yo, when niggas want to say shit.
My man in the back.
Oh, y'all niggas do it too. Oh, he's here. Yeah, no. All y'all niggas do it. Y'all whisper it though. Yo, man, in the classroom. Streets, nigga. I know I am. I know I see what I just. Yeah, you get it. So now I'm about to let everybody know. Y'all get it. That's it. What's your question?
Okay.
My question is, for every culture, there's somebody who we consider the GOAT. People always argue about it when they reach the level of greatness. To you, when was the moment when you felt like, I know it's me?
Man, that's a good question. What's that hoodie you got? Go talk. Facts.
That was a good one.
That's a good question.
On the BET Awards cipher, right? I think that's what I was. When cipher, I was like, Snoop, thank you first. Uncle Snoop, you, like, I'm fucking from the bottom of my heart. Like, you really, because that was something that forever, even if I didn't get to say I did a hit record. Bobby Shmurda job, right? That was the first of Hot. And it was the consensus that I had the best performance on the hip hop awards of BET. Off of freestyle. For battle rap. I felt like,
Oh my goodness, why do I feel like it's gonna be a round of applause after this? I promise y'all never seen this. Y'all ain't gotta take my word for it. But I can almost guarantee I could be wrong. Yo, this is what is this? A funeral? Why am I cringing? Man, come on, man.
that moment there.
I remember you coming off the stage.
Gold.
Like that. I remember you coming off.
I get Drake on national television, a battle rap nigga, with nobody booing me. Nobody get, like, nobody asks why he gets Drake or nothing. Like, to this Drake.
Drake?
Bro, I don't think people know how risky
Black Wilson.
I don't think people know how risky that is, though. Because, like, I'm going on a platform where like, people don't really, like, they know battle rappers. I'm around for a while, but they don't know what the fuck we do, right? They just go in there, they don't know a song, they can't.
So is he saying he felt like the GOAT for battle rap because he put on in the biggest stage, BT? He made everybody at BT, which is pretty much the industry, show love to give battle rap. So he the GOAT for that. All right, cool.
To know fucking lyrics, they know. So it's almost like battle rap in a way. That's why I feel like battle rap is the most incredible and the greatest and toughest thing in the world. Because motherfuckers, you gotta entertain motherfuckers that they don't even know what you want to say. They don't got no beat to try to listen to. They don't got nothing. They just standing there and you gotta make niggas fuck what you say. No music, nothing gonna help you. But on the BET Awards, it was like, they don't know what I'm about to say, and I gotta edit and I gotta do this. And this Drake, and then for me to be able to say, for me to start freestyling, I'm like, I knew it was some shit. I freaked nigga. Got a teleprompter telling me get off and all that. The voice in my head telling me get off. Big boss, I'm chilling on the beat. Fuck off, nigga. It was on. That's when you know you didn't. Like when I battled you, this is when look. When I know I'm in, when it's like that. When I battled you, and then I just like take the hands off the. Listen. When I'm free, when I'm in that,
Look at Lux. Lux like, yeah, gassing them. Yeah, talk that stuff, Mook. Yeah, we like to hear that type of talk. Like, I'd be so confused. Why y'all so like? Man, maybe I don't get it. He the artist, so you know what I'm saying. Congratulations, I guess.
it ain't me. Now it's so now I'm in that shit.
Yeah. I can relate, and that was the moment.
So, sorry, jump into that thing. That BT fucking cypher, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? And I don't want to say, like, I don't want to sound corny or cliche, right? I mean, we got Goods and Lux and all you supposed to be here, right? But look, nevertheless, we battle that thing, but we also like regular friends, like right? Everybody they carry their weight with their own in their own form. When me and Lux was on drink champs, right? The nigga said, make some noise, 2 legends in the building, right? Before we even got on. Like, make some noise, 2 legends in the building. The person setting up the shit. You don't remember? See, I remember that. The Spanish dude setting the thing up, like, yo, everybody, someone make some noise. We got 2 legends in the building, right? This is the person just setting us up. Not even Nori, not ESPN, none of that. Just 2 people setting us up. I don't know. This nigga's a older man. Grown, I don't know. The fuck for him to acknowledge that I Vertical, Loaded Lux, 2 legends in the building. That part right there. He's not a battle rap person.
I love me. I love me not. I love me. You giving yourself your own flowers? I hate that. Let another man praise you, not your own mouth, a stranger, not your own lips. Yeah, scripture. Not verbatim. Made up my own little twist to it, but that's why I do. That's scripture, though. Stop bragging, sir. Let somebody else give you your flowers. You sound, I don't want to sound corny, but you like my dandelion. I love me not. I love me. Like, come on, man. That's disgusting. I don't like that.
We don't know him from coming to battle rap.
Right there, let's praise you. He want to.
We don't know for nothing. Not to disrespect him, say he's a sound man or anything, or the person, executive, whatever. He's just a person that said 2 legends right here. So we got 2 legends right here.
Oh, man.
For us to be looked at that legendary, that's it. Legendary, period. So there's nothing to you. Niggas can tell us about battle rap, bro. Nothing. Niggas created the code. You can just.
Man, he back there again. Me lose. I'm a kamikaze. What? I made everything up. How can you tell me I can't scheme? Even though you took what I created and made it better. So how you tell me I can't do it as good as you? Even though you made it better. I made it up. Okay.
Add on to it, and then we'll tell you it's hotter than our shit. You can't tell me your shit hotter than my shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna say your shit hotter than mine.
I'll say your shit hotter than you can say.
Yeah. So this niggas that definitely scheme and punchline and do all that shit, they better right now. That's their focus.
We got a question from Hardcore Flavor. Shout out.
He said it again. They definitely better though. I can do it better than them because I created it. So let's put this in some type of perspective, right? Let's compare it to something else like a sport. Just because you created basketball mean you go. Just because you created how to shoot in a milk cart, that mean you Steph Curry. I don't get it. Inventor guy, congratulations. You showed us how to do it, but you admit yourself that they do it better. So what that mean? It means catch up, right? It means you gotta catch up, sir. What you talking about?
Shout out the Hardcore Flavor, my man. He
Hardcore Flavor.
Yo, I was just sitting here saying, like, yo, there was no pause the whole night. And thanks to me. It was. So
I said, yo.
So he asked.
I'm 10 seconds away from spitting this round. Man, looking at me better than you know it. And you know it. I can start that. I'm telling you. That's how we're starting.
He asked, how long are the rounds going to be with you and Geechi? Has that been determined? 3:30.
Okay. That's no for you. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be very.
I mean, coming for them, they 2:30, 3 minutes. Are you ready?
I'm gonna tell you something else. conversation I said that's real for both of y'all. I know y'all like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good for y'all. Do y'all think, I had a question, do you think you're gonna do better in that short time or worse?
Maybe that's what niggas probably had to do for the whole show.
Right, that'd be great, if you know that.
That's
Listen. Cal, Rex. Niggas used to be like, murder. Nigga, what? No, this is, I'm like, man, we gonna got this is, maybe this is what a nigga really needed to do.
If you know what it is,
Because it forces
Right.
you to get to it.
You gotta get straight.
I'm the wrong nigga to get to it, man. That's all I'm saying.
I got my own question.
God bless.
So you a legend. You've been around since the beginning of this, and I'm quite sure you had your, whether you cared how people felt. You're an artist, so I know you care how people take your craft. At what point did you actually start caring as much as you care now? Like, I could tell, some of this shit in battle rap actually bothers you. At what point that it actually started to bother you that you have to really address shit? At what point do you remember?
The motherfuckers started acting like I wasn't that nigga. Like I was blindly caught up in everybody fucking me. That's what I thought. I was caught up in that.
But everybody did at one time, you know what I mean? So it's like, at what point did it shift for you though? Like, was it when you came back into battle rap?
When I asked for money.
So was it Solomon? Or before or after Solomon?
People started to act like I shouldn't ask for money. That's when it changed, right there.
See the comments. See if I'm tripping. Yeah, I might be hating, y'all. Yeah, I might be hating. Anybody saying it in the comments, right? That was the dumbest question I ever heard in my life. When did you realize that start caring about what the fans think? Like, huh?
Man, fucking right. Right fucking there, yo. That's when it changed. When people started acting like I shouldn't ask for money to battle rap, and it publicly was put out there publicly for people, and they had their opinion against me on why I'm something wrong about murder. So that's exactly when it started happening, right there.
Do you think people started saying you weren't worth that amount of money?
People would say that even before.
I think people start saying you weren't worth that kind of money. You feel that, Uncle Ron? That's called cringe. Now, I don't know if this is your purpose to come over here and make us feel sorry for him or negative type of things or get us hyped for the battle, but that's what you're doing by asking dumb questions like that. When you feel like the people start hating on you, like, huh? Does that sound like a good, positive question? Put it down
I
right.
ain't even got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Even before, like, who does he think he is? Like,
Yeah, like, Uncle
why you gotta care about this, and he shouldn't be wanting to ask for this money. People always have their own. And my truth, even the league, me and Smack, we got right after that. Me and him got it was a campaign right after that with some of Madness and bars or names. Like, we remember this stuff. Like, we've since then, of course, gotten, but we've been through a bunch of shit. Know that nigga for a long time. And it's always, because stubborn and people, like, there's no one person made the other. So
But anything successful, that's what you did partner.
One more thing, I'm sorry.
I know why. I know what you trust me. Any other time, shout out to Nori. Don't try to fucking cancel, nigga, you my brother. Any other time, right? I would politically do this. I would trust you.
Right.
I would. But this shit, this leads, right? This is what it needs to be. You know why? Because
I look.
this pack of this shit, this is that shit. Everybody that don't believe it's that shit. I need you to look at me, bro. Everybody don't believe it's that shit.
Question.
It's that shit.
Now look at them.
I did an interview with
So we
DNA,
understand.
and he said if Geechi beats you, somebody's got to come off of Mount Rushmore. He didn't say you specifically, but he said the career Geechi's been building. If he beats Mook, then somebody's got to come off of Mount Rushmore.
Let's stop. Who the fuck he beat though? Let's keep it a beat.
I'm just saying what the young fella said.
We go fucking watch. Bro, we do. Bro, when we watch the battle. Good, matter of fact, good, you know, good is the most ungive-a-fuckable nigga.
Ungive-a-fuckable.
You don't care.
I'm using that.
Good don't care if you his friend. Good don't give a fuck. I got good like, yo, look, this is how we gotta do it. I'm gonna let people, look, good, do a show after fucking, the battles, right? And you rewatch with the people. And the people have no reason to pick one or the other. He rewatched you, Geechi. Who was the consistent winner?
And when we watched on cafe, we watched
First two. First two rounds. Right. On the rewatch when we watched in cafe, right? Even shout out to Shane's love my bro. When niggas watch Rex and Nitty, niggas watch it Nitty. When you rewatch it, no, but what the people. They had Rex winning too, right? I know for a fact. So what I'm trying to say is, Geechi, I know he didn't beat Lux. He didn't beat Hollow, right? He didn't beat Goods. Did he? No, he beat Goods. Maybe. Did y'all feel like he beat Goods? Maybe that's your right there. Did Geechi beat Goods?
I don't think that's debatable.
Okay, debatable. Bird. He lost him. Rock. He beat Rock the first round.
All these Geechi love, y'all should be. I hope Geechi freaking spazzes on y'all freaking nut riders. If y'all was in the spaces, I don't even know who's in there. I just know how our community and the media get. Then in front of Mook, oh, Mook's the man. And in front of Surf, oh, Surf the man. And then y'all stop doing that. Tell that man how y'all feel, man. Tell that man how y'all feel, man. Y'all know y'all got Geechi winning them battles, bro. Why when he asking y'all not speaking up? And then y'all go back to the spaces in front of the fans. Oh, when I went to the media thing, I was speaking up for myself. Oh, you ain't hear me in the background? Shut up. When y'all got the mic right there and y'all can talk for yourself. Talk back to him. He's asking y'all questions, media people. Hold it down, Rankins. He asking y'all questions, man. What's going on? Get on my dang nerves, fake. Look, crickets. We hear crickets.
Bird.
That was an easy one. And then he went the consensus. It don't matter. In the room, Geechi won. Now, in Goods playback, okay. But I'm pretty sure those media people right there got Geechi winning. If they was in front of Geechi, they'd be like, oh, yeah, you beat Lux. That's what I'm trying to say. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
He lost him. Rock. He beat Rock the first round. So let's talk about these Mount Rushmore battles.
Salute to whoever that is answering. Salute to whoever that is. at least answer 1 or 2 times, even though I'm pretty sure that's not how you feel for real. You just got nervous and saying a couple of answers. Like, I'm not saying that you're lying, but you feel more strongly about your opinion than like what happened to the Harlem Legend dude? Who can say it with their chest up there? Like, come on, man.
What is his record in this? What's the record?
I don't think the question was about him battling Mount Rushmore people, just the career path.
Resume, right? It's more about resume because we ain't got no official records. Everybody know that. Mook know that. That's why he asking dumb questions. What you mean what his record is? It's what it's debatable or opinionated sport, right? Like people say he win, people say he's Mr. Debatable for real. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask these questions just individually, I still want the fans, the media there to say, oh no, I think, I got him winning this. Because they actually got recaps, just like me. If you ask me, I already got who I actually won these battles or lost these battles. So I just watched them. Like I already judged them. So they did too. This media do too. Right? They're not saying it. Just everybody just saying who they got win. And most of them do got Geechi winning. Most of these battles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Debatable. They admit it's debatable. They got to get you winning. He not hot for no reason.
That he's on.
Be mad at him.
He's saying he feels that if you don't be, victorious in winning against him, this is DNA saying this, that somebody should be taken off of Mount Rushmore. He didn't say specifically who.
But right.
So yeah, but he said he beats me, right? Yeah, somebody take it over Mount Rushmore.
He's saying
didn't say
why? So who's gonna be taken over?
Yeah, but D didn't say who he lost.
He didn't say who.
Why is everybody? Oh my God, I can't stand this.
Yeah, but if I lose, so we gonna take Lux off because I lost?
Yeah, that makes no sense. So yeah, he's saying it.
Yeah, he's saying it without saying it.
Exactly. He's saying it without
There are other people on Mount Rushmore than you. So he not. No. He clearly wasn't saying it like that.
I mean, it's common sense. If you got Geechi on your Mount Rushmore and you got Mook on your Mount Rushmore, and Geechi takes Mook off the Mount Rushmore, I mean, wins clearly, beat Mook clearly in this battle, then he's saying, don't you think Mook should be off the Mount Rushmore? That's the question, or that's the statement. And of course, the answer or the response to that is shut up. And you don't just take people off Mount Rushmore. It don't even make no sense. That's like they compare stuff and just say anything in this sport. So that's the response. That's the answer. No. And shut up.
And hold up. No, hold up. Let me make this clear. We had a Mount Rushmore conversation, and he said we have to do 10. Okay, so it ain't like it's just 4 people. So he named 10 people. Wait, let me finish this. He named 10 people, and then when he got to the 10, he said, damn, I can't leave off such and such. So it's not like,
You just saying dumb stuff, Uncle Rob. We had a very intricate discussion about this Mount Rushmore. Stop comparing the Mount Rushmore because only 4 faces up there. So if you have a very intricate about Mount Rushmore, the first thing y'all should come up with is only could be 4 people. Smart guy. Shut up. That's why he's saying y'all sound stupid. Just say top 10 if y'all doing a top 10. This is the top 10. Don't say Mount Rushmore have 10 people. Do you didn't see 10 faces up there? You gotta make sense when you talk. But this is a opinionated sport. Anybody can say anything. Right. Stay in your lane, cameraman. Man, respectfully, man. Well, hold it down, Rankins. Respectfully. I hate when come on, y'all. That's not cringy. That's disgusting. What are you talking about?
I said that.
Right, we read in an interview with Debo.
You can't leave off Rob.
Right.
You can't do that then. Shit, it gotta be.
No, you know why? I'll tell you why. If that's the case, to the era now,
Is Reed debatable to you? Is the really battle debatable because it's definitely categories debatable wins and losses. So debatable is definitely in this sport. Just like draws can be in boxing, in this sport, you can definitely say debatable either way. I believe that. I think that should be in there. So like an actual category. Just like in boxing, draws is a category. Debatable should be kind of clear wins, clear loss, debatable. That's how I believe. But
Nigga, bro, when niggas walk past Mount Rushmore, when you go visit Mount Rushmore, it don't matter how old you are, you still will see the place.
It don't change.
You laughing at yourself, Uncle Rob, but y'all had so deep of so y'all conversation was so deep, so say you. A very intricate, deep conversation, but nobody brought up that point. So stop saying, don't say 10. You laugh at yourself. Yeah, they don't change. Right. Makes sense.
Look, man, I think that you gotta understand why Mount Rushmore is Mount Rushmore. Right. Let's start that for the people that's a premise. You gotta understand why Mount Rushmore is Mount Rushmore. It's not who you feel, oh, that's the greatest. Oh, no, they created something. Right. And then, wow. So whatever you expound on,
I created something then bow. You're saying that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Created something. Creation. So these dudes was inventors, creators. You know what he mean, rankings? They did something monumental. That's why they're up there. So don't say create. Smart, bad rap guy. Because you try to tell us, we don't know what Mount Rush. Y'all gotta understand why Mount Rush is Mount Rush. We do know over the face. We do know why they up there. Why you undermining our intelligence? Why you doing that? And then you don't tell us exactly why. They created something, then bow. Like, shut up.
Well, as we know it.
Right. No, y'all, you tell y'all what they should the way y'all said it. No matter what, it's the same people on Mount Rushmore. It don't change.
Yo, what's crazy?
Right, but with battle rap, like
Verb, right? Verb legitimately has a claim for a Mount Rushmore spot. You know why? He put an entire movement of motherfuckers from the Midwest. We didn't even know these niggas rap, did nothing.
Right.
And
So you motherfuckers was thick like
he spearheaded it. Whether you believe Verb is the best or the nicest, or that don't matter, right? Verb is the face, the spearhead. He has a super legit.
But listen here, but let me check this. But you got 10 other people. This is why I said it. Without looking at what you said, you got 10 other people that did that same thing.
Don't stop me. Listen, I'll ask you to tell me who.
yeah, go on. That's another conversation. We won't get through this. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any more questions?
Yo, look, you said
I just want to close this out. I need to close this
It's
out.
not a game to say though. Like, it's too much.
hold on, first of all, I go in break suit. I love you. Tim, stop giving this nigga icon signals.
Yeah.
She over there trying to. I can't go off about to say some crazy shit. But look, speaking about Rushmore, as the fans, you know, me, myself, Lux, and Rex, the notorious glorious, we have our own platform podcast. I don't know what to say. That we created our own. It's called Mount Rushmore.
That day one show.
No, we are just bringing it back. We have
Niggas did bullshit, man.
no, things move the way they.
We ain't watching that shit.
We all make our time, right? We all make our time. But I just wanted to throw that in there since. So, and we will bring you. Say a little.
Yeah,
But sure.
we will give you quality content. All right. This has been Murder Mook Media today.
second.
One more second. This is hilarious, y'all.
Whatever.
Gotta love battle rap. We got to. We have to.
I wish you could turn this around. Can you turn that around? My fans, no. The niggas that fans like Murder Mook, that love Murder Mook, is you see that kind of person right there? No, turn that.
It's facing that way.
Those are the niggas that my fans that love me don't vote. Do he look like he votes for the
Media Day got 4 people there. Shouldn't I did that? Girl, I thought it was a lot of people in there. I'm like, where the heck is Henny Man? Like, why are these people not speaking up? Oh, because nobody's there. Media Day with nobody there. It's crazy.
Do he look like he going in tight and they going to talk comment? No. These niggas go, oh, watch these chick ass. You see that kind of person right there? No, turn that.
It's
You see that kind of person right there? No, turn that.
It's facing that way.
Those are the niggas that my fans that love me don't vote. Do he look like he votes for the Do he look like he going there tight and they going to talk comment? No. These niggas go, oh, watch these chick ass, go back to the block, yo, murder, wash that nigga like we know it was. And we don't do
Right. So that guy we just saw is a stand, a regular general fan, somebody who go to a basketball game, watch, and then go home. Right. But a lot of us want to be, or a lot of fans over here, analysts over here, want to know who won or lost about competition. Since there's no winner, nobody telling us who won or lost, we have to be the judges ourselves. So yeah, man, right there don't even look like he'd care about judging. He just stand, say you won regardless, whatever you say. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
We don't do that.
Your man means nothing.
That's a disadvantage, though. Right? Because if these niggas don't know what the fuck is going on, what we gotta fight, they don't know what we gotta fight. So when we see these niggas on the block, and they gotta hear a whiff of, why are these niggas talking crazy about y'all like y'all? And we like, nigga. Yeah, right. We know niggas that. Yeah. Y'all niggas gotta help us here. Right. Y'all niggas gotta help.
Yeah, the real brothers, niggas gotta get literal, man.
Was that it?
Any more questions?
Sure.
No, yeah.
Tell I got him. Tell him I got him. I got him. Get your last. I see it's killing. Get your last. I see it. Say it, because I know you're out with me right now. You're out with us. I need to know what's
But
going
I just
on.
want for context, like I said earlier.
Oh, you know what? Watch this. This how we gonna end it good. Watch how basic. Niggas never did this. From
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
wait, no, let me ask you. You represent, let's say you represent the culture things, right? Because I see you. How does Geechi Gotti win over Mook, and how does Mook win over Geechi Gotti?
So I'll tell you first, right?
No, so with him.
Take it over there.
Simple answer: do better. Have better bars, material, get through your stuff, perform at your best ability, and hope. We're pretty much perform and spit your hottest stuff, and then at the end of the day, hope that that's better than your opponent. That's how you can start to win, right? That's how you can start to win. Now, if you asking what could y'all work on from your latest thing to almost guarantee a win, even though that's kind of being biased, you want us to show our biasness. I told you it's not good to predict. Y'all gotta show us, and then we judge from there. But you could definitely work on your defense. You can work on your pace. You can work on your delivery. When I mean pace, I mean the transitions of your bars. Don't let the crowd haggle you or get to you like you even admit it. So your smooth transitions into your next bar for I can follow you easier. Your delivery, what I mean by that is punch in where I'm expecting you to punch in, not anywhere. So if you have to take off certain words, or sometimes you say too many words, or uh, sometimes you gotta take a word out, or sometimes you gotta put a word in to fit a pocket. If that makes sense to you, I can explain it a little bit more. But if you do those things, I think with the material that you actually be having, you can do a good job. You can make it debatable. You can actually win. Yeah, why not? It's guaranteed you win if he choking you get through your rounds. Is that a good answer? All right, come on, man. Put pressure on the fans. Like, bro, do your job and then we judge it.
Hold on, let me sorry.
Geechi, I think Geechi has a good structure of like understanding when to like punch and when to get into an angle. So like you build an angle and then get out of it quickly to get into punches. And like he punches every 2-4 bars. He can rebuttal, he can freestyle. He can also do things on the spot as well. So he's good at adapting in the moment. He knows how to like really like move and have like I would say better crowd control than you. And so I feel like he's able to.
You asked it.
So I feel like because of certain those like aspects as far as him being able to punch every 2-4 bars and control the crowd better, but he's able to like have his material and his content more relate to the crowd better than you would. Now for how you would be Geechi, I feel like when I listen to your Tay-Rock material, like you are literally like you create a theme that becomes a scheme that's an angle and the punches all in between it. I feel like that's a material that will translate perfectly on the stage. And in that material, you actually got to it way faster, way quicker. Because I feel like in the big stage battles we have against Iron, Lux Part 2 and Reed, you're battling your peers from the DVD era. So like with them, there's just stories and conversation. It slows down the tempo of the battle when you decide to just get into the story, just get into this angle. But it makes sense because you're battling somebody that you've known for 10, 20 years. So there's a lot of things to say. But I feel like that in the moment, the crowd's like, well, let's get up to it, speed up to it. Like where is it at? So
All right. Appreciate it.
No, it makes sense. Makes sense pretty much what I was saying. Pretty much, he just pointed out the hot spots or the good things that Mook did, like in the Tay-Rock battle. If he can do it like that, pretty much, he sounded like Mook in the Tay-Rock battle. His pace was better and his delivery sound better because no crowd was bothering him. So the dude makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense that he went to that battle. So if he can somehow make it seem like he was in that Tay-Rock battle, but with the crowd reacting, pretty much crowd control, then you could beat him doing that. I mean, that makes sense. And then Geechi probably like anything he do, just come on his A game, and you slip up a notch, he can beat you by just punching like he do, being direct like he is. That's what you asked for, man. Then what? Good answer, whoever that is. France, is that French, y'all? Whoever that is, I don't know who you are, but I shot you out with a good answer though.
So let me ask you. Let me ask this. What if I am like the same way you say Geechi? Who wins that?
that's how I would envision
If me and him are doing the same thing, but with both of our present skill sets, and both of the way we write and how well we rap, but we both are doing the format you said, who wins?
Then I can see you winning.
Who wins?
Then I can see you winning. I still pick Gotti. I'm still picking Gotti.
I'm still gonna pick Gotti. It's crazy. So you sounded okay into that part. You just showed your biasness. He just asked you if they doing the same thing. Pretty much asking you if I'm punching two, if I'm being direct, like you say, he's direct, right? Or he's talking to me. If I do fits my pace, right? If I do fits my delivery, right? And is material wise, I'm better than him. Am I better writer than him? Pretty much he asking. Yeah, you should we know that. Yeah, your materials is better, right? Writing wise, intricate wise. You are. So if you punch it every 2 lines, if it's still wittiness in this intricacy. You know what I'm saying? Your intricacy can be bad sometimes. As long as it's wittiness and it's like original and it hits, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all doing the exact same thing to answer your question, it should be a tie, right? But if y'all doing similar things like you punching every 2 lines, he's punching every 2 lines, it still depends on what y'all saying. But if you're trying to say that you are more intricate than him, that still don't mean anything. More intricate your bar is don't really mean anything. Some of your favorite bars from old school bars, Mook, is probably not the most intricate written on paper. It's just something you could just super feel like something like kind of light, but a feeling behind it. Probably. You know what I'm saying? So that's hard to answer. That's hard to answer. But he decided to say he's gonna pick Geechi anyway, which I don't really understand. He sounded like a Geechi fan at that point. Facts. It depends on what's being actually said still. Because I gave an example it was going on T-Mas. I gave an example earlier just because using bigger words don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go around. I don't know how to say spin. You know how you be like, I'm gonna go spin on them. Go drive by, do a drive by. It don't matter how you say that intricately, it's still what it is. He's saying if Mook followed that guideline, it gives him a chance to win. Yes, it does. It gives him a better chance to win if he follows the updated format. Yes, that's any sport. That's anything. It gives him a better chance to win in the eyes of the fans. You understand? But you gotta understand, like, the eyes of the newer fans, the caffeine fans, the ones who vote and pushing those type of buttons. Because I can't just say the fans because I'm a fan and then you're a fan. So I don't know how you judge battles or what they got to do because fans is different. It's your general fan and then it's your fan that actually know how to judge battles fan or trying to actually judge the battle.
I think that's not an opinion, though. I didn't ask who you think would win. Yeah. I asked you first, what step, like how would each win, right? And then I asked you, knowing currently, what both, knowing how we rap, the way we are now, what is the same way you said you feel like Geechi would win? I do the same thing, right? Now we both doing the same thing. At our maximum talents, who wins? I asked you that. You said you win. No, he said I can see you winning. I can see you winning. Who wins if that happens? Hold on, Goods. If that happens, who wins?
I'll tell you why I will say
Either way, Mook, he's still gonna have to say his opinion. There's no guarantee nothing who wins what. What are you talking about? You still have to hear the bars. You're trying to make him say you, but it don't make sense to say you. He got Geechi. He like what Geechi say better. Probably because he can relate to Geechi better. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? He's a fan of Geechi. Like, you want the man to lie? Who wins? Who wins? How do I know? How would I know? You asking me who wins, right? How do I know? He already said you got a good chance of winning. And but I still get Geechi. Like, what? Which one is say?
one
key component that I see is one key component I see from Geechi is he can rebuttal. He knows how to rebuttal 2-3 times at the beginning of a round. He can rebuttal in the middle of a round. That shit is hard, and everybody can't.
No, it's not. First of all, let me tell you.
Everybody can't do it. Everybody can't do it.
But that's still just his opinion. That's my whole point. Dude in the chat, what's your name? What's his name? Hero. That's my thing. That at the end of the day, that last statement he made was just his opinion, which is cool. You can have your opinion, you know what I'm saying? But we still not gonna know until it's actually done.
The balance you said. Everybody.
Where the heck the Harlem Legend dude go? Well, Ike P. I thought I heard him.
So, you feel freestyling like rebuttaling gives major points on a win. Like
Definitely. 100%.
points on a win. Like
Definitely.
gives major points on a win. Like so, you feel freestyling like rebuttaling gives major points on a win. Like
Definitely.
No, definitely. But he's asked him how he feels, so that dude still can't be wrong with his opinion, right? But that's just not the real. It is not the real. Like, is it points? Yes. Major points? No. I call it extras. Y'all hear me? Those just extra little points that you can give somebody. Could they win by doing that? Sure. But that's not the major thing. The major thing is definitely bars, and then maybe performance and delivery. You know what I'm saying? The flow, pace, cadence, not freestyle. Because that's hit or miss at the end of the day too. If it hit for you, give them points. But it's hit or miss.
Definitely. 100%.
because of what?
I agree, though.
You're able to adapt
I'll
on the
agree to
fly.
that.
You're able to negate something. You're able to throw back somebody's best content back at
So what if it's not good?
So on top.
Do you just get pushed for above?
No. That shit gotta hit.
It's a reward to it.
Gotta hit.
All right. That's what you want to do. But that was getting to that point, because I was going to ask you, what's your top five? Because that's going to just tell me the whole. I want to know. Watch this. Who do you like? I want to know who you like.
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Really down goods. I want to know your top five just to get a better analogy of what is going on. Hold it down, goods. It's not your show. It's not about you. Keep going, Mook. Let Mook talk.
Before you do this, I want to know this. Does the rebuttal has to, does it matter if it makes sense or not? Or
Yes, you got to hit. Like I said, hit or miss. Yes. Of course, I got to hit.
if it's true?
Definitely.
No, do what? Does it matter if it makes sense? You got to be true to get points?
Both. Whether it's layered,
Battle
whether
rap.
it's
Ain't that gotta be
multi-sided,
true?
Like I just said, see how they argue, y'all, because they don't got no skill. They don't go by nothing. See, that's why it don't, like I said, it's hit or miss. So a freestyle, if it hits for you, give them extra points. I say that because it sometimes, like Danny Myers, he'll throw out a freestyle, and just because he did it don't mean you give him points for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the more unbiased that you get, you want to give him credit or make him not lose steam. Like, oh, he tried, so I don't affect his momentum of his round. No, but there's certain things that's inevitable. that you can't miss on. If you're flowing in a certain pace and delivery, you deliver your bars on point. You flowing in different pockets. If your transitions is smooth, then you got the general thing. Then now when it comes to your material, that's when it comes to preference. The material. Some things is undeniable. A lot of things is undeniable. Some like it's like half and half, probably. Who knows? But that's when it comes to preference, your material. It's not a preference thing if you're going in and out of a flow pocket, and not everybody can see and hear that. I told you that. If the delivery of everybody kind of got to consist, like something's not quite right. Some people don't got the word for it, but we can see something not right. And when it comes, like I said, the bars, or if they not performing, you can see if somebody's just standing there not performing, or somebody's aggressive enough performing. You can see that. But material wise is preference. You just got to keep those aspects in mind when you're judging. You know what I'm saying? When you're listening to these questions that Mook trying to. A bad rebuttal can mess you up 100%. That's what I'm saying. Hit or miss. You can't like. You're agreeing with me, but still, to my point, they're hit or miss. That's extras. You know what I'm saying? I try to be nice by saying that's extras and saying if it hit for you, you know what I'm saying? If it hit for you, give them points. So of course, give them a little bit, not give them the round, but if it hit for you, not give them a little extra points because we're not really here for that. That's extras though. It is part of the game though. You can't deny that part. You know what I'm saying? You can actually win off that.
Listen, let's rebuttal about his father and the paperwork, and he would get $8,000 if anybody could provide paperwork. That was his rebuttal. He crazy. But then, when Lux battled him, we found out the rebuttal was a lie, right? Do we then go back to Clemson's and Rex's battle and take points off the Clippers?
In the moment,
How did it?
in the moment it landed.
So did it come in?
In the moment it landed.
Then all you have to say is
Until it took a year later to get the data. In that moment,
this is the main reason why you shouldn't judge the battle off that. That's why it's just extras. If it hits, sure, give them points. That's why I'm being nice when I say that, because I understand it's part of the game. Just to rebuttal and try to have something for something, true or not. But like he just said, it could be not true. It can't be like it's a hit or miss. Who knows if it's true? Who knows whether it's going on? That's pretty much anything. So you shouldn't judge it off who could freestyle better or the rebuttals. It just helps them with the momentum of that round for real. Like I said, you realize that the more unbiased you get, like I'm all the way there. I already know. I'm not gonna give no extra super points for rebuttaling. Just that might edge a round off. Let the round super close. If this person's freestyling rebuttal that hits, yeah, they might take the round like that. That's the only time I add it in for the extra point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ward, make a living. Yeah, of course. It's hit or miss, but you'll never forget that it is hit. Don't ever forget it is hit or miss. But hit or miss means hit too. So you can hit if you get enough at it. Ain't easy though. It ain't easy. That's why you got to give points for it. You got to respect it if it hit, because it's not easy. It's a talent. You know what I'm saying?
like, how do they know what's true and what's not true? Like, I see take away something from somebody.
Fred in the building. What up, Fred? How you feeling, homie?
What up, Brody? What's going on? Battle Rappers Life.
Yep, you already know. Trying to get through this. I don't know how long you been here, or you got something to talk, input, or what.
You right on. I'm listening to you.
I'm
listening to you.
Trying to help him out, man. I'm a little aggressive at times, y'all. Y'all can't take my hype, aggressive voice. I'm just trying to help. I'm really just here to help, y'all. Topic at hand that he asked, the rebuttals, is that a major thing in the sport? I say it's extras. So that means major? No. Major means bars. Major means delivery, performance to me. You know what I'm saying? the high criteria, not the extras. You know what I'm saying? So to me, if you ask me that, I got my rule back here and say no. Yes, it matters, but not that much. But what do you think, Fred?
Rebuttals. I definitely give, we definitely know those extras. Theatrics, right? Antis, I should say.
Antis is part of extras too, absolutely. But does
Yeah.
win you the battle? No. But could it help
Not by itself.
you get around? Sure.
Yeah, if it's like say like how you do like not Anwar, excuse me, Award does. Award will hit you with three rebuttals back to back and then give you a fire round, which make him very overpowering. You know what I mean? So like that, it can add to like he might got an 8 round, but the rebuttals might make it an 8.3. You know what I mean? Three of them things. I might give him a point per one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, the same thing with Chef Trez.
Yeah,
that could be a lot.
I'm saying that's a lot for you. I don't mind you saying that and being honest like that. But like I said, that still separates that how I'm judging him and how he judges. I give room for him. He ain't been doing it nearly as long as me, y'all. Trust me. He don't look at the battles like I've been. He's just he figuring it out. He figuring out how he unbiased himself. So right now he just said 3 things might even give him 0.3. That's a lot for me, but he admitting that it is extra, just a little bit extra points. But that's a considerable amount right there.
Yeah, it is. And that's if they hit, not if they miss. If they miss, I ain't taking away points, but I ain't giving nothing.
Of course they got. But if like 3 major hits, I would get 0.2 at the most.
Okay, I got you.
I don't go that far up in the 0.3s and all, like unless you literally freestyle a whole round and everything was a rebuttal pretty much. So I'm like, dang. If it's that full of, but it's like I say, I give room for that. I give credit for the talent, but room for it. It could not be true. Like I said, I know all these aspects he's talking about. I don't even know if this rebuttal, where it came from, it was a pre-rebuttal. Like I want to give you credit that it might be on the top, and you are doing it the official way. So I'm giving you kind of credit, not too much though. It's just me.
Who do you like? Like your top 5, 6, 7. Like maybe who you like? Let's go. I want to hear it.
Yo, can I whisper one person that I know?
Yo, hey Mook, we gotta finish this up. Hold on.
If you say this shit,
No. One, real quick. Rest in peace, Mama's past stage. Definitely a rest in peace. Versatile, ill will, extremely versatile. A award, extremely versatile. Those 3 my favorite rum Diddy. That's one of the best punches of all time.
But A award is not 5.
No, it's No, let him go. Don't say one more. Don't say one more. Let him go. Who you like? I just want to hear who you like. Who you like. Name up us, okay? No, let him go.
It's not loud.
This is like changing a lot. Somebody more recent I could put him there.
No. You like Geechi? No, it don't gotta be 5.
Yeah, definitely. Geechi not my 5. But like,
it don't gotta be 5 though. I just want to hear some of the people you like.
Chilla Jones up there for me. Easy's up there for me. Loso's up there for me.
Okay, so look. Wait. Let me say something. This is what I wanted to do. That's all I want to do. We can leave on this.
Yeah, too much energy.
This show.
Polo, France. It was just Adi Boom.
What type of battle rap fan he is?
I don't understand. It's different type of battle rap fans. And what happens is if you battle a nigga like that, no matter who you is, they won.
Yes.
That's it. And I'm not mad at you for it. I'm just showing the difference in battle rap fans don't like battle rap. They like the battle rap. That's it. You gotta understand that. So it don't matter about
You just telling him that. That don't mean it's true goods. You got your own little narrative. Yes, I agree. But certain fans are like that. They fanned up stands go for whoever, but you can't say fans in general, like especially these fans, the media guys. They're the least biased. They're the least biased. They have to be because we hold them accountable. Shut up, goods. Respectfully.
Respectfully, goods.
Stupid nigga. Hate these battle rappers think they know everything. You want to be a fan and an artist. Stay in your lane.
Brody.
Oh, I know it from both sides. I'm the fan and the freaking artist. Shut up. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Can an artist or a basketball player turn into a ref later on in his life? Sure. But you just like anybody else, you gotta go learn the rule book. You gotta learn the rule book.
Right.
Oh man, stop it. Wow, from the state. What up, boy? What up?
It's about if I feel like my man won, he won. That's it. He represents the battle rap fans.
Like I said, Will, Pat, Abel, and
I don't know. I hear you.
Wait, Ron Minnie, shout out to Ill.
Rest in peace, Pat.
Pat, rest in peace.
Chilla.
He said Chilla. Not in your fuck. Because you are a real, he's the Iron Solomon. No, all of the niggas are from Iron Street.
No. But you can't. What I'm trying to explain to you. And he understands. No. He understands. That represents the battle rap.
No, that should prove your narrative wrong. Y'all trying to spin the narrative. Oh, you like this one type of battle rapper, and then that's who you gonna say won the battle. He's just proving he got all type of different type of battle rappers. He like Geechi, he like Hollow, he like A-Ward. Like now what? He completely unbiased. Salute to you, friends. Shut up, good. Shut up, Mook. Y'all can't tell that man what he don't like or he not analyzed in the game right. You can't tell him that if you don't know nothing. Just to say it. Come on, man. Stop that.
That's what I want to do. He represents the battle rap fan today. That's why I want to explain it.
He says interchangeable.
It ain't nobody from somebody. You can't.
He said Chilla. Yeah, five.
Listen. He don't got his five. He didn't listen to people he's naming. It's nobody from the golden era. Nobody from that's fine. But it's cool. He represents the battle rap fans now, today. I was about general. Who you
my all-time? It's Rex.
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm
Nigga, right before you.
Right now.
Just looked over me.
Hello. You don't like you don't fuck with you. That's it.
The nigga you said got beat it. Yo, bro, why?
Right. That's it.
All opinion. Just the part there's debates, opinions, and stuff that don't matter. They can just do this all day, just run their mouth. That type of things don't matter, y'all. Rebuttal
They ain't even discuss no criteria.
Nah, rebellion is a powerful weapon. Yeah, it's a secret weapon. Secret weapon. It definitely could where it's hit or miss. Don't ever forget the miss part. As much as the hit part. So it could miss.
Yeah.
Powerful. It's good, something good to have in your arsenal. I agree.
And it can not just knock you off your page as well.
Everybody gotta like your style, Mook. Just because you're a legend don't mean everybody gotta like your style. Absolutely. He don't understand that. He don't understand that he a kamikaze. He thinks if he really believes, he wins regardless. He think his belief is what makes him win. Right.
I did have one thing. I would have talked to them about my Russian.
You should do to me, and I'm gonna make sure all of the shit
Yo, he don't like
Yo, yo, hey, Mook. Mook, we can finish this. Let's wrap this up. Oh shit, let's wrap this up. Man, this shit wrap up.
Let's wrap it up.
All right.
I'm out.
This should be over already. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yo, set this up for the purpose.
Oh, we didn't let us wrap. We wrapped.
Let's let this up.
They'll match it.
Hey, listen, I just want to thank everybody.
Salute the Mook. Let Mook talk. You got some things to worry about. You look a little shaky. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You're looking a little shaky, man. But hopefully this talking runs him into steadying, runs him into fixing what he need to fix for us. For the people that matter. The consensus to see where the win and the loss lie, man. Salute to the gang. Appreciate you, Fred, for pulling up as usual. As usual. Better Rappers Life. You muted right now. I don't know. I unmute. Oh, you gotta unmute yourself, Fred. You muted. Fred, you muted. You can hear me?
my bad. I had a call come in. I ain't wanted to be ringing up and mess up the audio.
No, ain't good. But yeah,
Yeah.
salute to the game. Better Rappers Life. We see everything.
Yeah. Better Rappers Life.
We got the answers, man. Y'all catch up.